Hello and welcome back to Puff Pastry Pass, where I attempt to bake things baked. Today we're going to keep it really simple. I've been craving Rice Krispie treats, so I'm going to make those. But first, the goodie I'm going to try, this infused mocktail beverage lemonade. Lemonade's one of my favorite drink mixes. So we are going to do that today. Let's see. Bottle cap to measure out 10 milligrams. That's going to be too much for me. So I will do, oh boy. So it looks like a couple of these capfuls are 10 milligrams is 35 milliliters. And it says that's 15. I'm gonna take one capful. And okay, we're gonna try one. Cheers. Not too herbally. That's wonderful. We're gonna start with that. And while I'm waiting for this to settle, I'm gonna go work out a little bit and I'll be right back. Welcome back. I had to get into some cozies out of my work pants. It's been about 40 minutes. I took another half of lid. So I did like 22 milliliters out of the 35. I don't know the math. So I'm gonna get started. We are making Rice Krispies, and my family always asks me to bring this to any gatherings we have, holidays, or just like regular get-togethers. And it's something that I always have to make for my mom and her hubby when I visit there. I think did we make Rice Krispies? What did I make with my mom when I visited? Oh no, it was the pies. She was in one of the bake bakings. But anytime I visit her, my payment for staying with them is making her Rice Krispies. But honestly, I just follow the recipe on the cereal box, except that I do less Rice Krispies. I'll explain in a minute. First, we need 3 tablespoons of butter. So I have to cut this guy, and I left it out a little long so it's gooey. But before I cut it, I always rub some on the glass pan where I'll put the Krispies to cool off in here. I like grease the pan with the butter. And this might be too warm of a stick. Nope, it's fine. It's fine. Another thing I do when I make Rice Krispies is that it calls for 3 tablespoons. Where's the directions? Yeah, 3 tablespoons of butter, and I do a little bit more. I'm trying to remember how much was left in this. Too much. This one was too much. So I need to save some in my butter dish. I'm making a mess. 3 tablespoons. That works. Textures. Okay, so I'll put this over here for after. Sorry, Griff. I'm putting our butter on the stove to melt a little bit before I start adding the marshmallows. spatula. Melt my butter. When it starts to get a little melty, it doesn't have to be fully melted. When it gets a little melty, I start putting in my marshmallows. And I'm only measuring, I'm gonna use the whole bag, but I'm only measuring how much there is because I wanna make sure I get the right amount of Krispies. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you get 4 solid cups and sometimes it's more. So we will see. Oops, maybe I don't wanna do that over that. Okay, not 4 cups, but oh yeah, see? Perfect. Here's 4 cups of marshmallows. Also, you want your stovetop on low heat because we don't want to burn the sugar, we want to melt it. Also, super proud of this. Hold on, guys. I got my first medal for my walking challenge, I guess. If any of you guys have heard of the Conqueror challenges, you sign up and then you get these really cool themed medals for walking certain distances. And the first challenge was 71 miles, I think. And I completed that a lot faster than I thought I was going to because I originally thought it was only going to track workout miles. So I gave myself 2 months to do it, and it actually tracks all of your movement throughout the day as distance. So it only took 5 days to complete the first challenge. And now I'm on, so it goes by, rewind, the challenge I signed up for was the Harry Potter challenge, and so each challenge goes through this journey of a book. So my medal came in this way, and when you open it, it was this Hedwig, and it comes with a little wand because there's I don't know if it's on each medal, but this one has a little compartment in the back. You use the wand to open it. Oh, it's a spell. I don't know if you guys can see it. Light. So that pulls that out. That's really cool. And it came with a device to hang them on the wall to display them. But I'm really excited about these little containers too. They look like the books. Also, I'm filming this on Friday night, and tomorrow I'm having my family over. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm having my family over for the Seahawks and 49ers, and we're smoking a brisket. And just like with my ribs, we use the Chick-fil-A sauce as the binder. I'm really excited to smoke brisket, so it's gonna be fun. And it's perfect timing to make my Rice Krispies because my family's coming over tomorrow. I don't want to add those ones yet because these ones haven't melted yet. What else is over there? My syrup. You can see that. My syrup when I make my energy drinks in the morning. Red Bull and guava. Chocolate cake. I'll be filming another baked baking because National Chocolate Cake Day is coming up. My smellies. More marshmallows to make more treats. And my baby Funkos. I don't know if you guys can see them. I have my water bottle. All of the Advent. Oh yeah, my lights. all of my Advent Funkos from the last couple of years. I think the first one I got was Nightmare Before Christmas. Last year was, the first one I got was Star Wars. Last year's was Nightmare Before Christmas. And then this year was Pokemon. I really like those. I need to figure out which one I want to get for next year. But I kept my favorite ones from the Advent calendar. And then the rest of them went to my friend. Oops. There we go. Less likely to see the stove. But at least you can see my face a little better. Okay, that's a little bit too hot. Now it's melting too quickly. I did make Rice Krispies once on high heat. So I melted the butter and the marshmallows really quickly. But when the Rice Krispies cooled off enough to eat, they were really hard because the sugar, I don't know, like crystallized? I don't know if that's the right thing, but it made it too hard to chew. Okay. Turn it down a little. I probably shouldn't have used the center one. Too late now. Have it on a simmer for a minute. I need to put on a feel-good movie and watch. I think I want to watch Howl's Moving Castle. I think that's what I'm in the mood for. Okay, so we had about 5 cups of marshmallows. So I'm gonna turn this off now and let it just heat on its own. So because we had 5 cups of marshmallows, I'm gonna put in 5 cups of 5.5. Do we have 5.5? I think it was 5 cups of marshmallows. So I'm gonna start with 4 cups, that's what it was, 4 cups of Rice Krispies and see how gooey we are. Because I think the recipe calls for 1 more cup of Krispies than marshmallows, but I like mine really gooey, so I do the opposite. And then just add, whoops, I didn't realize it was broken. Oh, you can't see. I didn't mess that up. I don't know what you're talking about. That bag is open funky. Okay. Yeah, I think, let me see, it says 5.5 cups of 5.5 cups of marshmallows and 6 cups of, okay, so it's only a half a cup more of Rice Krispies, but still. We're going for extra gooey. So that was 4 to start. Well, it's okay. Oh my gosh. I almost wish I started this a little bit earlier because the munchies have been hitting really hard, but I want to save my first bite to be a warm Rice Krispie. Okay, so 5.5 cups, 5-ish cups of marshmallows and 4 cups of Rice Krispies. Look like that so far. That's just a little bit too gooey. Just a wee bit. So we will do 1 more cup of Krispies. Sorry. Okay. I just apologize to a spoon. Okay. Classic. Ooh, that might still, nope, I think that's gonna be perfect. Let me just mix that up a little bit more. Yeah. Should I do an eating ASMR? I feel like that's one of those really polarizing kinds of content. Like, you might like ASMR, but hearing someone chew is horrible, or I don't know, or you love it, or you don't like ASMR at all. I feel like my channel has a decent amount of other kinds of content besides just feet stuff, you know. I think there's some people who are here just for these episodes and don't like feet but still support me, which I'm very grateful for. Okay, so I don't know, different things for different people. I'm just making content that I enjoy, so you get what you get. Oops. Oh, that bite is gonna be so good. I'm just trying to kind of even it out along this pan. Sort of. I apologize to the people who are disgusted by food ASMR. But seriously, well, that's something you guys want to see. I can do a munchie ASMR. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make a poll about it. If I remember, someone remind me. This is where we're at. Man, I should do a double batch and do a double layer. Ooh, what would I put in the middle? If you made a double layer Rice Krispie, would you put like a frosting in the middle? Or, frosting, sprinkles, leave it? I'm gonna experiment with that. Ooh, what if we did peanut butter ones? Also, one thing I really want to do is make like rectangle Rice Krispies and then put them on a stick and put them in the fire and do like s'mores with that. That sounds really good. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool for a minute and then I'll be back and we'll enjoy some more crunching. Okay guys, I lied. I couldn't wait till it was cooled off enough, but watch this. It's so gooey. Okay, I'm making a mess. Hold on. Okay, so I couldn't wait till it was cooled off. So I'm just grabbing a nibble here so we can enjoy it together. And it's warm. Oh. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If you have anything else you want to see me bake, or any questions for car questions, or ideas for other crispy layers, or if you want to see me eat food, let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.